Om Sarvebhyo Devebhyo Namaha. Om Panchabhu.
People touching you, people crying, people yearning to be near you, to be with you. That's a pretty powerful gift.
It's their love.
It's their love for you.
Not me.
But how does that, it's silly to ask you how does that make you feel, because I know you feel just centeredness in love. But my question is, why do you feel that people desire so strongly to be within your presence, to be within your space, to get so close to you, to touch you, to feel, to be a part of you?
So, see, what is a human being yearning for? It looks like they're looking for different things. But essentially, whether they're seeking education or wealth or money or relationships or whatever, essentially they're looking for some sense of fulfillment. Everybody believes this thing will do it for me, somebody believes that will do it for me. So, what they believe as what is going to fulfill them may be different, but the common factor is they're looking for fulfillment. If you want fulfillment, you know, different people are doing different things. If you do it on the physical level, seeking fulfillment, it could be food and sexuality, people are seeking fulfillment. If you do it on the mental level, it could be ambition, conquest, or simply shopping. If it's on the emotional level, people are looking for love. So these are all the different ways. See, there are only four things with which we can work. We have a body, we have a mind, we have emotions, and we have fundamental energies, life energies. These are the only four ways they can act. So physical things they have tried, it brings momentary fulfillment, but again you're in square one after some time. Whatever is ambition, whatever is those kind of things, acquiring things in life, all these things are meaningful only when you don't have it. The moment you have it, it means really nothing. Most people are taking pleasure that somebody else doesn't have it and they still value it enjoying other people's failures, you know. But essentially, all things that you desire are meaningful only when you don't have it. The moment you have it, for most people, precious things that they've bought are all like somewhere junk in the house. Hello? How many things that you shopped for have not been touched or looked at for the last 6 months? That says everything, isn't it? So what is the way to remain fulfilled? Fulfillment not as a goal, fulfillment as a process itself, as a life process. So when they find a way, that way can only be inward. So in some way, you're looking there, when you turn around and look here, when you see it's so simple, well, it overwhelms them, you saw.
You say that the way out is actually within.
The only way out is in. There's no other way, because human experience, no matter what, whether it is turbulence or tranquility, whether it's joy or misery, agony or ecstasy, pain or pleasure, everything happens from within. There may be a stimulus from the outside, but it happens from within. Whatever you can instigate with a stimulus, you can also instigate consciously, without any stimulus from outside. It's like if you had a car in 1950s, morning you had to push start it. Today your car is self-start, I believe, not your surfboard, but cars are self-start.
Yeah.
So, the question is this: whatever is your experience happens within you. Do you want it to be in such a way it is on self-start, or it needs a push from outside. When you find a self-start, then everything that you want is right here. You don't have to run after anything. What you do in the world is as it's needed. People keep asking me, Sadhguru, what drives you like this? 7 days of the week, 365 days… I said, nothing drives me, I drive. Nothing drives me. I'm essentially lazy, but they're not giving me 1 day break.
It might be a little bit of a long question, but I'll try to read it. So we spoke about the human suffering, and at the same time that we're capable of our own inner engineering to achieve what we want and make the world around us the way that we want it. And there's also another concept of surrendering to what is and self-acceptance, given that when we are still expecting something even from us, that could also create inner conflict. If we don't get that, then we're also in suffering. So I'd like to know your view on how to keep that balance between, surrendering to what is and also being able to, achieve what we want and being more balanced.
See, these are all words that have been used extensively, but let me ask you a simple question. How many of you are really capable of surrendering yourself to something or someone or whatever? Please tell me frankly, be truthful about this. Anybody? No. Then why are you talking about things that you cannot do? You're not willing to do, all right? Don't talk about such things, it's a waste of time. But you can transform the way you think, the way you feel, the way you conduct your life, the way you breathe, the way you sit and the way you serve. We can transform that.
Yeah.
I'm sure you taught many people who don't know how to stand on the floor to stand on the board.
Yeah.
Right? Many people can't stand on the spinning earth, they have trouble. But you can train them, you can improve. You can improve the way you think, the way you feel, the way you conduct yourself. Every aspect of your life can be improved. But surrender is simply a big word without meaning. Because first thing is you're not willing to do, and even if you try, you're not able to do. That's a fact. Am I correct, or is there somebody that I'm missing? This is a fact with most human beings. See, these are all things which are used in a certain context. When you use it out of context, it's very different. There are people like this, yogis, who have completely… they don't even eat, everything, somebody has to take care of them. In a way, a child has surrendered to you, you can think, an infant. But no, try not to give them something that they want, they will bite you. Hello? Even if they don't have teeth. Yes or no, mothers, I'm asking you. Those little guys are not simply easy. Nobody has surrendered. I want to surrender. This itself is a bad idea, isn't it? If you got so overwhelmed by somebody's presence, maybe there are moments when you almost don't exist. If we want to call that surrender, you can, but I would leave it without calling it anything. It's just a beautiful moment when your nonsense was not active. It happens when you're surfing, it happens.
It does.
When you're kicking a ball, it happens. When you're singing or dancing, it happens. Or if you're capable, it can just happen sitting here. See, these days I'm not getting any time, but if I close my door some days, 4 or 5 days, I don't read, I don't look at the television, I don't even look out of the window. 4 or 5 days, I don't have a single thought. I simply sit there. Because being alive is a far bigger process than your thought process. Hello? The life process is far bigger than your thought process. But because you went to school, and maybe you got a PhD, I don't know, you think your thought process is bigger than the universe. See, right now, today, just I'm informing all of you news if you've not seen, there have been no major accidents in the many billions of galaxies. You didn't get the news? Nowhere there's been any major accident, everything is flowing smoothly. And in this universe, there's been no major trouble, everything is going well. In this solar system also, planets, nobody went into each other, everything is going fine. So everything in the whole cosmos is going fine. But you're sitting here and you have one nasty thought in your head. And you think it's a bad day. It's lack of perspective, isn't it? Hello? In this limitless cosmos, everything is going well. One bad thought, one nasty thought and you think it's a bad day. The problem is, you must understand, in this universe, in this cosmos, this planet is a tiny speck. Hello? Australia is a super micro speck. In that Melbourne is a super micro speck. In that you're a big man. This is not a simple problem, this is a very big problem. So you have to get the perspective, you're less than a speck of dust. Tomorrow morning if you, me and everybody disappears, everything is fine. Hello? In the creation. Our life matters to us, that's a different matter. But if we lose perspective, we'll do all wrong things about ourselves and everything else.
True that. So to respect everyone's time, I will just ask the last question. And my last question for you is, you've instilled so much inspiration and wisdom upon the audience tonight. What is the one most important thing everyone must do before they walk out of this room?
What they should do?
I know you don't like telling people what to do.
They must know that in is the only way out. How they find the way in is up to them. If they need help, we can offer, otherwise they can find their own way. But in is the only way out. There is no other way out.
And so, with that, you say enlightenment is not an attainment or an achievement, it's a homecoming. And I would like to thank you so much on behalf of everyone here today for bringing us all home.
Thank you.
Namaste.